Okay, let's try this again. We tried to start stream earlier, and the internet went out, so that sucked, but we're back now. Internet should be fine, hopefully. Um, but yeah, we're doing Mechanicus 2. I have only played the Necron campaign so far, so we will see what the Mechanicus campaign looks like. So I do like, if you're playing as the Necrons, you're playing as the Senkotep dynasty, you are Nefashah, who is a Vargard for the Herpharon. And not going to say what happens, but it gets wild and it's really cool. And I do like the way they handled Necron units. I feel like I know more about Necrons, but I do really like Mechanicus a lot. And I believe I think the trailer said it, we're still playing as, what was his name from the first game? Faustinius, I want to say? I might have that wrong. It's something old sounding. We're playing on normal because the way these games do difficulty is just by giving enemies more traits and upping your, basically, detection.
I have responded to your summons.
It is Faustinius.
Magos Faustinius. We have called you to our world for your experience with the Xenos, known as Necrons. You have engaged these creatures before. Confirm.
Indeed. I fought the Necrons on Silver Tenebris, though the outcome was
suboptimal. Historical records assert that the planet was destroyed, subjected to exterminatus.
That's true.
I determined exterminatus was the only way to ensure the Necron threat was truly eliminated. My calculations were extensive. I believe the Omnissiah's will was done.
No such option exists on Hecatea's 4. Ours is a forge world, newly established, but one that must be defended at all costs. This forged city of Vix Veritas represents resources that Adeptus Mechanicus cannot use.
Okay.
There will be no exterminatus here.
The spaceport menials report you have not arrived alone.
I am accompanied by a retinue. All specialists, all worthy of my trust. They were at my side on Silver Tenebris. There are few with their experience of facing the Necrons.
That is also fair.
Operations have already begun. Our campaign to dismantle the Necron formations and uncover their underground tombs is well underway.
It is the Omnissiah's will that Hecatea's 4 become a monument to the priesthood of Mars. Not 1 square meter wasted. Skies dark with the smoke of our manufactoria. A forged world to equal any in the Imperium. Before this can come to pass, the Xenos must be eradicated.
Battle zone data analysis has demonstrated an element lacking in our strategic assets. The Skitarii cohorts are an unwieldy tool for engaging an enemy that remains opaque to our analysis.
That is also true.
We find ourselves in need of a force that can move rapidly, and at short notice.
Gathering data, eliminating key targets, supporting Skitarii operations, functioning beyond established battle lines.
You begin immediately. Mission parameters are already generated. An Archaeopter transport is waiting for you.
Then I am at your disposal, Magi.
Alright. That's interesting. So, because the last planet we were on in the first game wasn't all that important, we were able to exterminatus it. This is a forge world, which basically means they want to make this planet one big factory. And you can't really do that when the underground is filled with Necrons and they are angry and waking up and kind of killing everything. The other thing is, the reason fighting Necrons sucks so much is because if you kill their warriors, they don't really die. They just reanimate.
Brave news, Magi. The Necrons have awoken in far greater numbers than we
After
suspected.
Faustinius.
The Skitari could not halt their advance.
The aliens' foul presence darkens the horizon. With malevolent purpose they march.
It is my belief the Necrons are mustering for an assault on Ex Veritas. It is our principal forge city. Logic dictates the enemy would consider it a primary target.
Our predictive models concur. The defense of Ex Veritas shall become the principal strategy in our computations. Meanwhile, your strike force will be needed to act in haste, where other forces cannot. You will be assisted in this by the tech priest who discovered the first Necron presence on the planet. We understand you have previous interactions.
We are separated from the events at Silver Tenebris by much time and space.
Oh, I love how they did
Yet
that.
still our paths cross, Faustinius.
That was,
The odds would
was
seem
it
incalculably
Lingua
long.
Technicus,
Perhaps this
I
was
believe,
meant.
is their language? Or I guess you could also call it Cant Mechanicus, like C-A-N-T. That's their language. And they don't really speak it unless if they're on Mars. They can speak it to each other, but it's kind of like for saving time, because they're basically speaking in binary when they do that. And that's really great for getting a lot of information out, but if you have anybody around who doesn't know what it is, they're going to get really confused, and it's really bad for, like, there's, in one of the books, they are speaking it, and it, like, makes a guardsman's ears not bleed, but he's, like, so confused that it just drives him a little insane, because he's realizing, like, these two beings are just so much more intense than he thought, because Tech Priests are a different beast entirely. They're less human than you would expect. Like look at replacing your finger. Doesn't seem like that much until you realize the other hand is already gone. This might be, like, this arm and what skin on the face is there, that might be all that's left. Hi, Pixie. Also, hi, Spider. And I will hydrate. And I will stretch. Hi. But I really like the way they did the audio there, because this is also Scavola, who was in the first game, so that is nice to have. I imagine all our advisors are going to be from the first game.
Scavola,
Yeah, he was there.
your presence haunts us like the howling of forsaken machine spirits.
Lector Dogmatis Videx. It has been too long since last we spoke. What an unexpected joy.
Sarcasm buffer overflow.
Tech Acquisitor, regardless of our disagreements about the fate of Silver Tenebris, I cannot fault your experience battling the Necrons. We will have need of it.
What we need is a leash on this xenophile crone.
Let's not be rude.
My cohorts and I are at your service, Magi. Let the Omnissiah's will be done through us.
There's a little interesting thing there. So, the Omnissiah is their god, who is the machine god. And there's a bit of a schism in the Mechanicus on who the Omnissiah is, and there's two working theories. The first is when the Cult Mechanicus first saw the Emperor of Mankind before the Great Crusade, they thought he was the physical embodiment of the Omnissiah. But there was another side, and there's still a few of them, that believe that the true Omnissiah is in the Noctis Labyrinth, which is under the Imperial Palace. Whole long lore thing there. Anyway, just know bad things in there. The reason they might think that is because there could be a Catan shard, which is the Necron's gods, a shard of their god in the Noctis Labyrinth, which could explain because the Storm Dragon, or sorry, the Void Dragon. No, it's Storm Dragon. Or was it Void Dragon? I can't remember. Hi, Pixie.
Hey, baby girl. I know you've been waiting on this.
Anyway, more lore. But the basically the Catan shard that they think is the Omnissiah is very electrical, which is kind of the reason. It interfaces with vehicles really well. It can blow shit up easily on the tabletop. It's your best friend for destroying like tanks. But the fact that they believe in this god so heavily, people go like, well, that's not the imperial truth, which is that the Emperor of Mankind is their god. Well, they got a peace treaty because they did have a small little war, and the Emperor made a deal saying, you can have religious freedom, you can have manufacturing freedom, if you give us weapons, armor, tanks, all that. And the Mechanicus said yes, because they like making shit, so it's like win-win for them, basically. And they still don't know about the Men of Iron, which was the AI that almost wiped out humanity. So it is really funny that they are sitting there so oblivious to the fact that Necrons are basically the Men of Iron on steroids, and they don't even know about that threat that happened millennia ago when the Emperor was first starting out. And this entire war is going to go bonkers because they can't exterminatus the planet. It's a Forge world. So there's no nuclear option. They have to fight a ground war and win. So it's going to be wild. Okay, there is... Okay, this is the same kind of setup from before. What do we got for cohorts? We have Servitors, Skitarii Rangers. Ooh, they look nice. Skitarii Vanguard. Very nice as well. We can't get anything else. There's a lot of Sicarians. Oh, it's probably, I just realized, it's probably, those are Infiltrators. That's a Rust Stalker. That's probably a Rust Stalker Alpha, and then these are probably a Sicarian Infiltrator with a different weapon, and then a Sicarian Infiltrator Alpha, I'd imagine. Or a Princeps, I forget if that's the name for it. That's a Skitarii Marshal. No, that's a Skitarii Marshal. What are you? Different type of Marshal?
Are you...
Maybe... Huh?
So you're the opposite team right now than what you played.
So I was playing the Necrons when you watched, and this is Mechanicus. So we are the technological, still sort of kind of human little...
Okay, so this is all like the mechs, right? That fight against the other ones because they have too much of a population, right?
So the whole point is the Mechanicus landed on this planet, didn't see any living creatures that were like... Oh yeah, it's a Servitor. Let me go back to this guy. They didn't really see anything dangerous, so they started building a Forge world, which was... The problem is they have to do a lot of excavation, and Scavola, who is one of our advisors, went underground and found a Necron tomb, and stepping foot inside of it woke them up, because it's like an intruder, it sets off an alarm, raises some of the warriors. Well, when she started killing the warriors, that awoke Nefashah, who is the Varguard of this Necron dynasty, and basically was like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go kill him. And the Mechanicus are not known for their ability to hold a line. They're a lot better at, like... Their basic infantry kind of suck, to be honest. They're a lot better with, like, their mechs, their tanks, stuff like that. They do have the advantage of it's really hard to use terror tactics on them. It just doesn't really work.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
Okay, looks like we're fighting Necron Warriors, Flayed Ones, and Scarabs. We get augmentation points and Archaeotech fragments. I'm assuming the Archaeotech fragments, are what we use to upgrade our technology. Augment points, what we use to upgrade our leaders. Alright.
Magos Faustinius, a force of Skitarii is marching upon a concentration of Necron warforms. The resulting engagement is expected to shatter the Xenos resistance with a probability over 87%. However, Massed Skitarii formations are unsuited to reacting swiftly to unexpected battlefield variables.
And my forces from the Caestus Metallicum offer a solution?
Quite so. Select troops are to be reconfigured into an intervention plate to respond rapidly where required. Its first task is to range ahead of the Skitarii and clear the path for them. Mobility and independence of command is required for this task. I am assured you can offer both.
I sense an underestimation of the Necrons.
I love
They
the
may not
audio they
adhere to your
did.
prediction models.
Oh, they made
Your
this sounds so
admiration
much
of
better
the
than the
aliens
first game.
Showing, Slavola. Remember, it is written thus: he who speaks well of the alien is no more than a weapon in the hands of the Xenos.
Your advice is committed to memory, Tech Acquisitor. Elector Dogmatis Videx is well suited to leading such a mission. Am I correct in surmising he is to be sent upon this duty without delay?
You are.
My personal servo scow shall accompany the intervention clade to provide a means of observation and communication. It was made from the remains of Reditus, a fellow tech priest of great erudition. Its battlefield data-gathering capabilities are far in excess of standard. I compiled the neuro protocols myself.
Interesting. But I didn't know that. We knew it was we knew who it was. We just didn't know that he made it himself.
Then let's turn the cogs of war.
All right, same deal as before. We get to choose if we want. Oh no, that's interesting. For the Necrons, this middle choice was always you got living metal, which is how you upgraded your basic troops. This is 2 vigilance for... Ooh, that could be good. Oh, it also lowers your... You can lower your requisition cost to hire troops. That's interesting. I think we'll go for that. I'm only comfortable going up to 2. Oh, that is actually... We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll risk it. Let's risk it. Okay, so we have 50... Oh, we do not have a lot of... Oh, they are full squads, though. So, like, this is a full squad of Skitarii Rangers. This is like a 5-man team of Vanguards. Okay, that makes me feel better. Let's take the... Oh, we only get to take 1 of the... That's interesting. I was going to take a Ranger squad and a Vanguard squad. Okay. We'll do that then. 2 Servitors, 5 Skitarii Vanguard. Got it. This is going to be interesting. Because the Necrons seemed a little bit more straightforward. And instead of Dominion, we have Cognition points like the first game.
I am in position. The eyes of the Omnissiah fall upon this place. Let no foe go unseen. The enemy is close. We shall advance.
Move along the Skitari's projected path, and locate or eliminate any enemy along the way. Make sure to maintain full awareness, Lector Dogmatis.
Of course. Heed the words of Fabricator General Mitcondres. Let us observe the foe, not in awe, but the better to destroy it.
He is our religious crazy man. We gotta love him a bit. Okay, first choice. Detection of Necron forces confirmed. Contact imminent. Awaiting orders. We can either go aggressively, advance by fire teams, or covert. Let's go with covert, because that doesn't push our basically detection up anymore.
Excellent. Then They are unaware of our presence. In ignorance, they shall fall.
Looks like we have some sort of conversation and then our first battle.
Battles.
Battle.
Onwards, hesitate
Is it a battle
not.
of wits?
Remember, time
more
is
like
a
shooting
raw
each other in the face.
material to be expended only
Okay.
in the
That works. I feel like it'd be more fun to do a battle of wits.
Also,
It'd
homie
make me think
screams a
more.
lot.
Why is he screaming?
He is the religious leader. He's gonna just start screaming, basically, holy Bible quotes of the
Do you
Omnissiah.
remember when I showed you magic and stuff?
Yeah.
And their cleric?
Oh, yeah, the cleric going, and Jesus will save us.
when she goes, Jesus loves you. Who is Jesus? I do love that trope in D&D. If like somebody does like a Jesus, like a God Jesus type religion, and everybody just thinks they're crazy because they're like, your God does not exist here. Our gods exist, and you're like, no, Jesus is here.
I think this formation works. If we can destroy these 3 Necron warriors, we only gotta fight 4 flayed ones. Yeah, so the servitors can at least buy us a little bit of time.
I have 42k.
I sense Xenos corruption
Jesus.
all about us.
What do I do?
What do?
Bro, are you high?
Let me check.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, that
You know
wasn't
how you have Force
too
the Worm
bad.
to tell you the truth? It'd be really funny if someone said, is it small? Long story. Found out it's not. I still can't believe you thought that was normal.
I'm sorry.
It's not normal.
Oh, it feels nice that we can irradiate enemies now.
What does that mean?
They will take 1 damage at the end of their turns.
So is it like turn-based like BG3?
No, or yeah, kind of, yeah. So there's a timeline, but the timeline is very... It's, instead of it, like, everybody rolling separate initiative, you're going to get equal amount of moves if you have the exact same number of units. So it's a lot more fair in that regard, but if they have more units than you, of course they get more actions per round. Can I double expose it? Probably not. Yeah, no, but that's okay. Our poor little Skitari are getting kinda beat up on. Give him defended, have him schmack a bitch. There we go.
Mac?
Yeah, schmack.
Machine God's will.
Okay, I see now. This is interesting. So we can spend our cognition on his abilities. So let's go ahead and spend 2 to hit that. Beautiful. This is a melee, yeah, okay. He doesn't need divination, we can save that. And we only got this servitor left. See if he'll catch on fire, but he's a servitor, it doesn't matter. Servitors are just people who failed their duties and were turned into a literal machine.
Nice.
Put him there. Kill that one. Smack the corpse so it doesn't come back up, because Necrons can reanimate. That one will die on its turn because it was irradiated. Wonderful. That one's irradiated, but it's not dead. There we go, now it's dead.
Obedience.
I'm not gonna use any more of his ability because the Magna Rail Lance, because I don't want to. I want to see if cognition stays between. Basically, if it stays between skirmishes, because that would be really nice. He can't get a shot. He can't get a shot. He can, but he'd be in fire.
Rare intensity insufficient. Maximizing zeal.
Go ahead and give him a little bit more defense and smack him.
Give him a little schmack.
Little schmacky schmack. He'll die
schmacky schmack.
because he's on fire, but that's okay. I really don't want to run units through fire that actually hold
For the
value.
Omnissiah.
We'll take the extra servitor loss. Gives us a cognition. And drop another vanguard. I am excited because we get Taraxi, I think that's how you pronounce it, Taraxi Skystalkers, or maybe not Skystalkers, what are they? They're Purifiers, the ones with the flamethrowers. I like them,
No.
they're very interesting. That should be it. Yep, okay, first battle's done. We only lost 2 servitors. Not bad. I don't know how it's gonna work here, because Necrons, you just wait for your stuff to reanimate. So I'm kind of curious what happens if we lose an entire squad, if they just, get replaced, or...
Decide to,
Excellent. Stand for
my
remnants of
theory is,
Necron
like,
forces.
wouldn't do it.
Xeno.
emergency march.
The enemy are not as purged as we thought.
Is that just like a floating
How
skull?
many are
Yeah,
indicated?
it's that's actually a servo skull, which is just like a little information gatherer. Can also
Oh.
put like a little laser on people to target them better.
Hmm.
This one's special though. This one was a tech priest skull. He was a tech, what are they? A Dominus. So they're like him, Faustinius. He was special, so his skull got special attention.
They must have some means of outmaneuvering us. Underground tunnels or sensor-baffling technology to hide their muster points. Elector Dogmatis, your situation is untenable. Retreat at once.
To retreat in the face of the foe is to hand in the victor's laurels.
Oh god.
My heart shall be as a reactor fueled by hatred, and by its fire shall I drive the foe back. With Skitaria reinforcements, I can hold out.
Not against these numbers. You are more valuable intact than discarded in a show of devotion. Withdraw to the preset extraction point immediately.
Have faith, Magos Dominus.
Oh no, not the half faith.
grants us the knowledge to forge our weapons and command.
I think that's what they need.
The Skitari are out of position. Reinforcements will arrive fragmented, and enemy forces are overwhelming. Your imperative is to withdraw, with no further delay.
This is how a lot of Necron battles play out. They win fights because they have so many just warriors that are unthinking, unfeeling, that they can just send a literal wave of infantry at you, and you don't kill them. When you break a Necron, if it's core flux, which is kind of like you could think of it as what the Necron actually is, if that's still intact, it can get teleported out of the battlefield and then remade. So they don't actually lose any of their fighters unless if you damage them beyond repair. And it takes a lot to break a Necron. I don't want to do... If we fill up this bar completely, they get more reinforcements. We don't want that, so... Let's do defense. So we got all of our... Or certain units got defended. 2 units got defended. Nice. So we got 5 Skitarii and a Dream.
Isn't that
When
all
our
you need?
righteous labor
Yeah.
approaches its conclusion,
You're doing great.
by the will of the Omnis...
We can win. All we have to do is believe in God.
What?
I do like there is a funny
Imagine,
thing.
like, if their god died and everyone's like, all you gotta do is believe in God. Or God's dead.
That's the funny thing. They believe their god is dead, some of them, because they thought the Emperor of Mankind was, They thought the Emperor of Mankind was the Omnissiah, but then, he got fucking scooped by Horus, so, some of them do believe he's, like, ascended and is basically Jesus. Like, they're like, he died so that we could still make graphics cards.
Yes.
The holy graphics card, of course.
Of course, that's all we needed.
Go ahead and expose it. Damn, if we did 5. Can it do 5? Oh, it can't. Never mind. What was that? Bear can still move after... Oh, we can still move and shoot. That's nice. Hi, Crown. Why is your mother a
Awaiting
liar?
enlightenment.
Before we do... Oh, we can't reach that one. Damn. Okay, kill this one. It's irradiated. It'll die on its turn.
Why did I lie? I'm confused. What did I even lie about?
Stand intolerant.
Get this one to move. Give him defended. It's complicated. Okay.
Okay.
Omnissiah,
confused.
bless our weapons and
I don't know what I
curse
did.
our foes.
Pink fluffy unicorns.
Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Okay, most of our units do consistent damage. Also, there's not a lot of enemies in this game have dodge, so you don't really have to worry about missing shots. Once we start fighting Lich Guard, though, we're gonna have to worry about blocking, which is if they have a shield or just are heavily armored, they can sometimes just block damage. Oh, hi. Oh, that's not very good. That's not gooders. We need to step up our clock here. What happened specifically this time last week was a fact I told you. What happened specifically this time last week that was a fact I told you? Was that about the person that gave you, like,
For the
that we were like,
Omnissiah.
they're flirting, son?
Yeah, is it the flirting? Was I wrong? I can be wrong about those things. Like, no? Okay.
No? Mino got great memory. Your mother knows I do not have great memory. Oh, because you don't remember what happened last week? That's fair.
Valid, yes.
We need
True.
to make sure
True.
Faustinius is able to make
I
it
have
to
so
extra.
many points.
Skitari, shield him with your bodies. Some of you may die. Can he get a shot on the scarabs? No, but he can get a shot on him. Perfect.
Did you know that when you
No.
nacho cheese on nacho, taste chip nacho cheese on you?
No,
This
no
is
nacho
because
chip
nacho
cheese.
cheese and taste chip on nacho cheese is reference to taste chip on your cheese.
I hate it.
You love it.
It was the nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese on chips.
Yeah. I'm just trying to kill Necrons. They'll die on their turn. Yep. Oh, more reinforcements.
For the Omnissiah.
Buddy pal, you need to move it. Schmoove. Oh, he can get irradiated. He's not immune to that. Ooh, that's a problem. Oh, but divination tanked it. That's funny. Okay, see who their next unit is right there. You can actually just sit right there. That's fine, because you can shoot and move. Shoot and scoot, go! Okay, long line of Necron turns, but they are in a really weird pattern back there, so yeah, they shouldn't really be able to get too much done. Yeah, this next turn we can, oh no, goodbye. Oh, he got turned to soup.
I'll be right back. Yerbub.
Oh, it's still... That's fine. Woo.
For the Omnissiah.
Oh, that sucks. We're still a whole turn out. Okay. I did that wrong. That should have been when he was closer. That's okay. We can stop this this warrior from doing anything important. Generate us one of those, please. Alright, none of the others should be able to reach us, so we should be fine. We already feel so much weaker than the Necron campaign. Which does make sense, because, like, Mechanicus troops are not known for being that durable. Although we will get to play with the Sicarian Infiltrators, which are, and Ruststalkers, which are spooky.
By the machine god.
Go, my boy. There we go.
Return to Ex Veritas, Lector Dogmatis. Your task is done.
Against such numbers, and with their advance blunted, the algorithmic omens are dire.
Algorithmic omens.
The Skitari offensive is likely to fail. This is far from the glory the Omnissiah demanded of us.
None can doubt your zeal, Lector Dogmatis. It may even be that you displayed too much
I love that. We just called him out for praying too hard.
Rather an excess of zeal than of complacency. When we return here, it will be to excise the alien and restore the sanctity of our forged world.
Alright, so we got... So our Forge Temple produced 44 requisition. We got 3 Archaeotech, 1 from the stratagem, and then 2 for the mission complete, and 2 augmentation points. Not bad. Oh, I just realized, maybe our upgrades for our troops, instead of like the Necrons where it was like a pick and choose type thing, we might just like promote 1 to an officer, so they get just better stuff and more abilities. That would be interesting. Sorry, did they... Oh, they both got stuff. Oh, this is... Okay. These use the same thing? They do. So they have their own personal little skill tree. And then whatever weapons and abilities you want to kit them out with. Oh boy. Okay. Xenorite Data Curse inflicts weakened and immobilized on enemy unit. Okay. Well, that seems wait. Scavola and allied units in range cannot be affected by Xenorite instability. That seems useful. Does this cause that? No, so what causes that? Choosing the reclaim stratagem for Scavola admission awards 10 requisition on mission completion. Oh, that's actually really interesting. Ah, okay, here it is. So these two go to... Oh, you have to choose one or the other. So either... So at the end of the turn, it triggers automatically. Or do we make sure it doesn't affect our allies? I think it doesn't affect allies. We got one more for her. Let's go with... So that gains empowered. Can be used 1 additional time per turn. Does it still cost... Yeah, it would still cause a cognition. Maybe just the 2 hit points? Or we could go for... Oh, wait. Volkite Blaster... Yeah, it gains 1 minimum damage. So it has to do 3 damage. That's really nice. Alright, now you, religion boy. Restore 1 HP to the user. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. Well, if Videx is leading a mission, requisition production is increased by 20%. That seems really useful. Electro Priest, we don't have any of those yet. When this unit kills an enemy unit for the first time in a skirmish, it recovers 2 HP. Omniscient Staff receives +1 max damage, so it could do 5. Let's do that. He is the Faith Boy, so we'll have faith that he high rolls. And we have 1 Forge Temple and 3 Archaeotech fragments, so this is where I'm... So what the fuck? Oh... Oh, this is already so much different. Okay, that seems important. Start each mission with a cognition point. Unlock Sicarian Ruststalker and Sicarian Infiltrator squads for mission recruitment. Yes, please. And we need 2... Oh, we're out. One of those costs 2, I'm assuming. Alright, that's fine. What is this anyway? Unlock the rush skill for servitors. Sure. Okay, we have 3 missions now. Necro section, the better part of valor, supply and demand. That's our Skitari. Yeah, Kepra. She was the Skitari cohort leader. Ooh, there's already death marks in that. That's spooky. Ooh, that gives us a forge temple if we complete it. I think we want to do that one, because if we can get a forge temple, that just means more requisition, right? Yeah, and more technology tiers. Yeah. We do that one first to milk the most requisition. Which leader is this? Ro, you were also in the first game, weren't you?
Magos Dominus. Critical resources are held at mining sites outside city environs. This puts them in path of Necron advance. They must be recovered.
Prefect Ordnance Rowe has experience in field engineering. I recommend them for this task.
I hear and concur, Magos Dominus.
Sound design, A+.
A tech priest versed in the value and symbolism of gross matter. The forge, the scaffold, a world encased in steel. I am reminded of a far inferior version of myself. An honor, Forge Lord. Necron activity in the region has
Only
led to
Mechanicus could
fading
look at a person and go,
communications.
you remind me of a more shit version of myself, and go, I'm so honored.
I am informed this will not be an issue, given the capabilities of your force, Magos Dominus.
I shall leave the Prefect Ordnance to speak for themselves.
If the Omniscient wills it, then it will be done.
Alright. We could do it again. We could, do Reclaim. Or we could go for the Prepare. Or... It says we're only gonna fight Necron Warriors and Flayed Ones, so yeah, let's go for it. Ooh, so many more options. Okay. So... What are... They're not... There's no differences between the individual squads, but so Sicarian Infiltrators have 15% dodge chance, agile so they don't worry about opportunity. They generate cognition on a kill, and perfect vision. They ignore dodge, obscured, and similar effects. That's really powerful. What about the Ruststalkers? Dodge, agile, kill analysis. So they're just the melee version. I say we take... I think we take one and... you know what? No. Ooh, why can we not take the... Oh, I guess we're choosing what our cohort's gonna be. So does that mean if we pick... Yeah, we can't take any of them then. If we do that, then let's double up on the Sicarians and just take one Servitor. This will be interesting. So all our units besides the Servitor have dodge, but it's only 15%. Ruststalkers are scary in tabletop. I had 20 of them in my 10th edition army, the Ruststalker version, and I believe they had transonic blades, which I want to say was, if all 20 got in, was either 50 or 100. I can't remember exactly. It was a lot of dice, and
Remember, Prefect
they
Ordnance,
had lethal
your
wounds,
task
so they
is to
do
secure
a fuck ton
all
of
3
damage.
caches of materials. If you cannot recover and extract them, at the very least, mark their exact location for retrieval.
Leaving such resources vulnerable was a folly. I wish I had alerted the Forge Lord to his error during our briefing.
Hey, Spongy.
The fact you did not suggests you are learning much about dealing with the senior tech clergy.
Senior tech clergy.
Proceed with your objectives.
Like you just talked about, you just was like, you have met with the Apple geniuses. What do you think? Yeah, that's probably because we went live and then internet went out and then internet came back and am now live. So it is storming really bad down here. Gonna go throw hands of Twitch. Ooh, I don't want... Wait, well, what does Road do? So yeah, the axe, Song of the Implaceable, damage inflicted ignores the target defense, special resource specific to Row and the units under it. So data acquire, okay. For every data acquired stacks a unit has, the stated effect triggers once consumed on use. +1 range, +1 max damage. Charge in a straight line, inflict damage on the first unit encountered. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, they have so these are the infiltrators. They have the taser goads, just like they do on tabletop, and stub carbines. I thought they had the stubbers, and I guess the same thing. Welcome back. Yeah, and then transonic blades on the so they can do 6 damage if they high roll. Ooh, and they ignore armor. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a Rust Stalker here to rush that one. Let's put an Infiltrator there. Let's move Row over to the side. Put a Rust Stalker there. Put an Infiltrator there. Finish off with an Infiltrator. Infiltrator there. I want this one out of the way first. He did 5 damage in one go. That's pretty damn good. Ooh, they all have defense already as well. That's interesting. That barrel not in range. That'll fall that way, so that's not really gonna do much. You already went. You didn't. Can we make it to that one? No. Okay. Should still be able to use this because it's a pistol. Yep. And Tase's balls. You did well.
Balls.
Okay, that just ate up Rose shield.
Take him. Take him right now.
What does he have? Servo arm and his axe. He didn't move. He can provoke. That's nice. And he has empowered actuators, +1 strengthened, stack gained, gain strengthened. That takes a point. That takes a point. Those all take a point. Okay, see if the axe kills it. Got it to 2. We can go ahead and use that. Nice. Gonna find Thor. Yeah, taste his balls. Nobody ever expects getting tased in the balls. Troops are doing pretty well. I just wanted to break something. I really like the Sicarians so far. They're probably going to be our go-to team for a bit. Tase them. Dodged it. Gonna make Pikachu look like a weak Pokemon when I'm done. I'm just imagining a sponge beating up a Pokemon.
It's like Ditto.
Force the vault open, or log its precise location for future extraction.
Making the Greek Pantheon your Pokemon would actually go pretty hard. Just be careful, because Zeus is definitely going to try and just have sex with everything you throw him at. Go with retrieval. Gave us some requisition. Nice.
Onwards, machine gods faithful. May our labors never cease.
Okay, we have a battle, and then another point of interest, and then we get our waypoint, or our checkpoint, where we get to make a choice, which will probably sacrifice a unit to drop vigilance because it's about to pop. And that means more reinforcements from the enemy. Alright, kill all enemy units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units. That is a lot. I see a funny thing to do, so we're gonna shoot that so that drops on him. Rogue can stay behind cover. Put another Sicarian there. Have a Rust Stalker there. We'll put a basic Servitor to soak up some fire. Another Sicarian. Actually, put a Rust Stalker there. There we go. Alright, you. That actually has pretty good range. You can do what I want you to do from here. Beautiful. That is 1 kill. Alright, you. Shoot that.
Communications open.
Move him forward so he can build us some cognition. Can you reach him? You cannot. That is disappointing. Ooh, you can, however. Zeus, don't touch Pikachu!
Wait. What if Pikachu and Zeus, like, combo?
As in, like, their powers?
Yeah.
Okay. I got scared for a moment. I don't really want to risk Row, because Necrons can shoot through his armor, so let's just back him up just a tad. Trade one. Ah, damn. I thought we had an that was an infiltrator. Oh, that works. Right there. Explosive barrel, go! We don't need data acquire yet. Pixie says out-of-pocket shit all the time. It's great. We're doing a nice job of using our tax of
Everybody loves
opportunity.
that I say out-of-pocket shit. I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Out-of-pocket shit is like the best. Good, that just ate his defense. We can have Row move up now. He doesn't have a lot of ranged options. He's very melee dependent, which I'm okay with. Okay, send you to go deal with you. Tase his balls. Okay, attack of opportunity will kill him. Good, it went for the Servitor, and then died to burning. Get right up next to that one. The boys are doing pretty well. They're not losing a lot, actually. They're doing great. We have a lot of cognition, but oh, he is intact actually. Yeah, no, we'll use a little bit of cognition. Give him down to 1. Cool. We can leave him. He'll get tased. He did 4 damage. We didn't have to use the cognition.
Did you know that when you
No.
nacho cheese on chip, on nacho, taste chip nacho cheese on you? This is because nacho cheese and taste
Nacho.
chip on nacho cheese is reference to taste chip on your cheese.
Reference taste chip cheese.
Do you have his faction a single-issue satisfact to snack that up? No, not yet.
I want to test something. This is gonna raise our vigilance all the way. So we got more requisition. That did eat up all our cognition.
Then our task is all.
Alright, so if we get rid of one of our infiltrators, that'll lower it so that we can... Yeah, we only get to choose one. Okay. Yep, perfect. Okay, so now there won't be more enemies in this last fight. Okay, that wasn't bad at all, actually. We were able to get both of the first two caches, and now I'm assuming the third one is a story guarantee, or it got stolen. Ooh, that's a Plasmancer. With an immortal. Okay.
I am afraid we cannot mansplain and manipulate or manwar our way through this one.
Remember, if we cannot man-whore our way through it, we must use manslaughter. It is the only path.
No, just twerk.
We can't twerk at all our enemies.
I just feel like that's the easiest way, you know? How are you supposed to fight twerking? Realistically. That's what we should be spending our money on in our war efforts.
Training the US military to twerk?
Yes.
Oh, wait, will that catch both? I hope so. It did. It was very nice. He dodged it.
Communications open.
I need you to distract the flayed ones. There's the Plasmancer. Ooh, armor crushed. That's not good. Actually? Fuck you. Wow, we did 6 damage actually. Okay, let's move you to stop that warrior. Good, that'll die from attack of opportunity. That's the next one to go. It just decided not to move. Oh, it can't move. That's the edge of the map. Okay, so it's trapped there. Good to know. We can kill the Plasmancer. That'll be good. Don't hit the barrel. Okay, good. We dodged anyway.
Labor's underway.
The twerk counter, a longsword? Don't use a longsword on the twerking person. For that. The Immortal's gonna go. Ooh, did hit that infiltrator. And kill the warrior. Put you there. He can't move. You start cleaning up corpses. Because they will get back up if we don't kill them. Can we? No, because he's blocked by that. That's okay. Instead of him... Oh, he's actually the last one that can go. Okay. Yeah, just move him over here. See if we can maybe provoke it. Perfect. Yeah, he doesn't have enough room to charge. Sad. Ooh, almost had it. Alright, Ruststalker, finish it off. Alright, actually I forgot we still have this Immortal. Now the Ruststalker. And it's over. Stab the twerking person in the ass with the longsword. That is definitely a sentence. To delegate.
Another day's labor's done. Another sacrifice of toil upon the altar of the Omnissiah.
I think we did pretty well. If we maybe used a little less vigilance, we could have done that last one, the risky option. Oh no, we do have one more battle. It's good we didn't max it out then.
Hold for extraction.
This is going to be a holdout for a certain amount of turns. We opened the first two vaults, and we just couldn't open the last one because we would have pushed ourselves over, so this last battle would have had extra reinforcements. Yeah, and they already have a decent little number of troops out, so I'd rather not.
Receiving.
Have a Ruststalker there, a Ruststalker there, have an Infiltrator there, another Ruststalker to go hunt that one down, and then we'll have our last Infiltrator there. Okay, that Immortal does have a target. We blocked it. Nice. Right about there. Yeah, get the Plasmancer burning. Good, he's dead. Fully. This is going to be a little tough. Have them double up on this, because if we can get this flayed one down, we're only dealing with one side. Damn, I was kind of hoping he would dodge, but that was asking a lot, so makes sense. He should kill this. Perfect. Move back up.
Communications open.
Can't do much with a row, so we'll just leave him be. Okay, row is getting a little battered. Go ahead, ahead and use that acquire. Good. He tanked most of that. So did he. Very nice.
To the machine. Limbs insufficient. Additional dendrites required.
We should be okay for a few turns. We just keep moving away from that main force. Yeah, this would have been really hard if they had extra reinforcements, because we don't have many troops here. So we really just need to buy as much time as possible. You, my good Skitarii, are going to sit right there and just wait.
Receiving.
Kill it. Thank you. You do have health. You're gonna go try and buy us some time. Shit. Two turns left. Row, just keep walking, bud. Keep walking this way. You're fine. That boy's gone unless if he dodges. Nope, that was a full 5 damage to the face. We only need one more turn. That's it. Just anybody who can be a body that they want to hit instead of row. Because we can replace, all these guys are replaceable. None of them are like named or special.
Processing.
Run, row! To the edge of the map. That is our probably main advantage. We're a lot more maneuverable than they are. Death marks are really going to be when things get tough, because they can teleport.
All material caches accounted for. Return to Ex Veritas, Prefect Ordnant. A lifetime of toil is our prayer. Omnissiah be praised.
I wonder now if instead of 4 turns, it would have been like 2 turns if we got it ourselves. That would have been interesting. Ooh, we got... Yeah, because we got 20 from the first 2 caches. We got 64 requisition, that's nice. We got 3 Archaeotech and our 2 augment points. I like how different these campaigns feel, because I've played the Necron one off stream, and the Necron one feels really nice because you really feel like you have like unending legions, and you just kind of just send them. You don't care about your lesser guys, and then all your units feel really kind of lackluster, and then your leader is super powerful. This feels a lot more like your leaders are there to buff up your tiny guys.
I see.
Let's go for... Replace 1 Skitarii Ranger or Vanguard in squad with a Ranger Alpha or Vanguard Alpha armed with a pistol and melee weapon. During pre-mission recruitment, units are generated with a set rank. Higher rank increase the unit's cost, but also grant additional perks or stat bonuses. That sounds nice. But also... Yeah, allow Forge Temples to be upgraded to rank 2 sounds really useful, so we're gonna take that. And then... Let's go with the Alpha, so we can have Rangers and Skitarii. Or, yes, Ranger and Vanguard, I mean, with, an Alpha. Because that seems really useful. So how do we How do we upgrade our forge temples? I got that upgrade, right? Allow forge temples to be upgraded to rank 2. Yep, okay. So here's a forge temple. How me upgrade? maybe it's not now. Maybe it's different at a different time. But also Ro got 2 points. What does he get? So +1 movement for servitors and large units. That's okay for now. Ro begins each skirmish with 2 data acquire stacks. That seems useful. At the end of this unit's turn, generate 1 cognition point, but it costs a cognition point. Oh wait, no it doesn't. That's the upgrade. Yeah, let's do that. And then he restores 1 HP to himself. It's a litany. Oh no, Litany of the Fabricator. Okay, so that grants data acquire and restores an HP. Understood. What power is... Ah, Song of the Implacables eating up data acquire. I see. Okay. I like that. I think that's fine for him. We'll play around with him more and see what he actually does and is.
What he doing?
What he do.
Assessing enemies for taxidermic potential.
Coordinating data.
I'm sorry, she just said for taxidermic potential. Let's go for Kepra because I remember her from the first game. I remember this one, I think, but I don't really remember too much. I do remember Kepra though.
The front line is providing reams of combat data, but on a strategic level it fails to provide the relentless advance required to meet our victory projections.
Indeed. We now have more than enough examples of the effects of Necron weapons on Skitarii bodies to fulfill any future need.
Regrettably, the current situation cannot be permitted to persist. The Skitarii line must fall back before the Necrons can surround whole formations. Megas Dominus, your strike force is best suited to assist the Skitarii withdrawal to secondary defensive lines.
Subdominatus Kepra has experience among the Skitarii cohorts. I recommend her to lead this operation on the ground.
If it means getting our troops out of that grinder, then send me in.
This grinder is the result of thousands of iterations of probability analysis. Our orders were the most likely to result in victory, given the information available at the time.
This is shown so often in the books. A lot of guard books will do it. Whenever Skitarii are on a battlefield, Skitarii and Death Corps of Krieg have kind of the same mentality of, for different reasons, but they have the same mentality of death doesn't matter as long as it gets results. So, yeah, Skitarii will just keep fighting if logic and math dictates that they will win if they stay in that position. So if the Skitarii are being told, stay here, they stay. They don't move. They're not really that sentient. Now, Skitarii marshals and stuff are a bit more like, they kind of understand what's going on. Some of the books say Skitarii have like no intelligence. Some of the books say Skitarii have a lot of intelligence. It really just depends. The Darktide just came out with the Skitarii class, so that kind of says Skitarii do have some form of intellect to make like free decisions, but it's different depending on what book you read. The Skitarii, I have my Mechanicus Codex somewhere around here. I'm not gonna find it, but it's oh no, wait, I think it's over there. I'm not gonna grab it. Anyway, the codexes are usually where you find a lot of quotes and stuff about units and what they are like, which is nice. Also, 10th edition is ending soon. We're going to edition 11 of Warhammer.
Pray forgive Subdominatus Kepra's zeal on this point. She served among the Skitari prior to her investment among the tech clergy, and places acute emphasis on the efficient use of our troops.
She's kind of pulling like a Plo Koon, if anybody's seen the Clone Wars animated series, where they're kind of like the clones being like, we're just disposable, we're just clones. You're like, not to me. That's Kepra. She's sitting there being like, every Skitari matters, and then like watches them get gunned down because some like Magus is in the background going, I just wanted to see how like the enemy weapon fire affected our troops for analysis, and she's in the corner like, my brothers. Like, that's basically why she's so pissed off, because a lot of tech priests do not care for their Skitari. We're gonna take that Archaeotech again. Alright. So, do they all now have a... Yeah, they do. They have... I kind of wish I could take... I wish if I took, like, a Vanguard squad, I could take a Ranger squad. I guess that would be 10. Hey, Goin. I guess that would be 10. That would be a bit too many. Oh, it's... Never mind, I'm stupid. It's because there's 5 men and we can only take 7 at a time. Let's take the Rangers this time. And let's take... Just fill our ranks with some servitors. Can you give Pixie head pats? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pixie might bite your hand. It's why you're on my lap, because it makes you look like a purse dog. I feel like you would enjoy that.
What is the operative efficacy of nearby forces?
Pet pet.
We must relieve the pressure. Disrupt the Necron advances and give the Skitari time to recalibrate.
Where my head pats, Coin? Where my fucking head pats?
Oh god. Well, you see, so about that.
I want the head pats I was owed, and I want extra head pats in the bag.
Networking.
Ooh. We can restore health. You did one better? Oh god, I'm gonna look, hang on. Nah, that's a full, no, that's in lore now. Why does it say we've kissed one time?
What?
It's an anime gif of two women kissing, and it's from somebody else's server, and it just says Coin College and Bap the Worm have kissed one time.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That is wild that you just had that on rip, just to be like, oh yeah, I got you, and then just like, homie,
kissing each other.
Homie, that ain't it.
Wait, can I just get video evidence?
I know you like yaoi.
I mean, that's so disgusting. I would never want that. I wouldn't want that near me at all. I don't know what he's talking about.
I can translate Pixie. Pixie's going, it'd be so wild if if one of you pinned the other to the wall and then did some shit. That'd be wild. You ain't gonna do that, right? Right? Like that's Pixie Brain. Pixie Brain just love yaoi. What's you whispered that so just like... No, we'd fight over it.
Honestly.
Also, I wonder if there's a reward for saving his Skitari or not. Well, that one just got shot in the spleen, so... Oh, he's firing back. Good job, me boy.
Ready.
Whoa, wait, what is the range of your... Final data whisper to units and when killed generate 1 cognition, or we can prioritize... Ooh. Ooh, that doesn't cost cognition either. Alright, put her here. Put that on him. What about this? What does this do again? Oh, when they're killed, they generate another cognition. Yeah, we'll throw that on that. That's fine. Unless you pulled up with a 50 cal? I mean, I could have a 50 cal.
Excuse?
I did want one, but then I realized how dangerous they are. Like, just because the civilian ones are really poorly made.
I wouldn't think they would be good for anybody, you know?
They're okay. Ooh, lumen.
Also, no way do you, I'm telling you from experience, you can't be.
I was waiting.
The bottom coin. If you want to choose life and happiness, sure, be the bottom. But just know, pain and anguish will come along with it.
You're making it sound like I killed you.
I felt it in my lungs.
I'm sorry.
It's fine, I enjoyed it, but still, others might not. Just warning them here.
That. We need this ranger. One more ranger will do the trick.
I don't know why.
Hmm?
It might be just my silly little brain. But, I have a deep-seated feeling that Noir is packing.
It would make
Marshal,
sense.
we are positioned to your flank, and the enemy
Right?
at our position
It
are
would.
of negligible combat effectiveness. Withdraw your forces to
Why
the
else
rally
would a
point
bitch want to do
before
it
the
on
Necrons
concrete?
fill the gap.
Well, I'm also just imagining, like, it would be the perfect trope, right? Computer nerd, who, like, people go like, there's no way.
Advanced tactical
And then it just sits there
Exactly,
and
like-
goes-
Fire command input.
and then it's just like the
circumstances,
plankton
you will have
from
to
something.
come
Oh
from
my
me.
goodness!
Oh my god.
No, we're not risking our entire formation. So we could either do a combat sermon, or we could do a Doctrina Imperative. Doctrina Imperative is probably the right option because that's like an actual rule set. Let's do Inspiring Monologue. Let's do a battle sermon.
The teeth of 1,000,000 cogs mesh together, and the might of the machine is the result. Let us echo this wisdom in combining our efforts, and fight as one against the alien menace.
Ooh, we got precision. Our units always, or a
The
unit always
Skitari are
inflicts
withdrawing
max
across the
damage.
whole front. Casualty rates are within acceptable parameters.
But Coin, what if
But an
she wanted
Archaeopter
it
recon
so
flight has
bad
noted a
that she was
problem.
like, nah, concrete.
Of course. Only a fool believes the Omnissiah has no more labors.
You are right.
Yeah.
That is a fair assumption,
The
but
Necrons are
I think
moving
it's
troops
funnier.
to a ridge near your location. This high
have it be
ground
the other
will
way.
give them excellent fields of fire over the retreating Skitari.
They will be annihilated.
An outcome that
I just like the
will
idea of
be
Noir coming in
obviated
here and being like,
if the
hey guys,
Necrons
what
are
the fuck?
annihilated
And
first.
just
What the fuck?
the smut book way. Yeah, the smut book way, where it's like, God, the amount of people that, like, I see at my local pool that just sit there and are like, I can just read smut and it's okay. Nobody will look, and it's like, the book covers are very prominent, and I don't know why, but smut books are always massive. Like, for whatever reason, they have the most intricate covers.
Step forward. Let the Omnissiah guard their memory.
I think they're trying too hard to be like, look, we're a book, we're a real book, when in reality it's just making them look insane.
Yeah.
Let's go for the generate to cognition. So that we have a little cognition. No! Read not Coin's newest message, but his second to last, or the message above the new one.
Ooh.
You can tell it was a good laugh because it didn't even come through on the mic.
Ooh.
Uwusha hands?
Receiving.
Uwusha hands!
There we go. Also, what do you need? What do you mean, new mask? Me confused. Did I promise a thing and not do a thing?
Ready.
I want to say I saw an achievement that was connect all your troops to Kepra, so we might try that. I'm not leaving my defensive position. Fucking you. There we go, connected. Servitor's dead, but that's okay. I forgot to connect that one. Oop, death mark.
Networking.
Oh. That was a poor decision. Okay. We don't really have a lot of ways to deal damage to him. You know what, we can do this. Prioritize target. Perfect. And go ahead and mark him as well for the extra cognition. Get another ranger out. You connect. Ow. Ouchers. They really are trying to kill us. This is bad. The death mark was in the way of our shot. That's annoying. Okay, he's gonna take a long time to get to us, so that's good. Let's connect you, and will that be the achievement? Yep, that was the achievement. Have all of Kepra's units connected at the same time. I'm assuming that gets better with time as we level her up. Sadly, he doesn't have much he can do. We'll just tase his balls. And mark that target. He can't do it, he's not far close enough.
Networking.
Get his balls.
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. Ah, motherfucker. Okay, just prioritize him. Perfect. He can't get into range. You could, but I think you will do better. 3. Not much better. He shouldn't get an angle.
Coordinating data.
Perfect. We are playing on max range here. That's actually really like.
Coordinating data.
Go ahead. Prioritize target. Smack him with your heavy axe. Jesus. That was
The Skitari are withdrawing
an
in
insane
acceptable
hit.
order, but the Necrons are attempting to re-engage. If the Xenos retake the ridge, the line may collapse entirely.
I take it I'm to hold this position at all costs.
As perceptive as ever, Subdominatus.
Shit. I thought that was it. Okay, so the Necron campaign is usually like, there's a lot more events that hurt your troops, so you're kind of like losing troops through story events and then having to fight like a hard battle. This is just like slog after slog of fighting. 5 turns!
Situation
Oh,
hostile.
we're...
Calibrating orders.
Oh shit, there's not really any good place for us to be. You know what, there's 5 of them here. Are they injured? No, they're all full health. Okay. In that case, I think we do try and... I think we try and slug it out. This would be a better spot for, yeah, this would be a much better spot for vanguards, but I cannot do that at the moment. That's 1 down. Played 1. Okay, Vanguard's still alive. Or, Alpha's still alive. Just try and... Shit, I was hoping they'd go for the out in the open boy. That flayed one's gonna move. Okay, everybody's still standing. Which is nice.
Receiving.
Prioritize target. Go ahead and kill it. That was not what I meant, but that works also. We need to do that. Go ahead and heal... Go ahead and heal him. They need every gun we have. You're not gonna be able to kill, but you can at least harass it. Sorry, Alpha, you are gone.
Why you never answered us? What do you mean, mask?
Yeah, I'm very confused. All I can think of is that stupid ass song where what was it? Or Dream song.
Transmitting.
Because that's like the internet ruins perception of everything.
Skitari Command Doctrina effective.
We are down to 4 troops. Never mind, we're back up. Kill him. Kill that. We're buying time. Damn.
Coordinating data.
Flayed ones are pretty dangerous. Go ahead and do that. Should be able to kill this. Damn, she low rolled. Okay.
Send it.
Prioritize target. Oh, we need to be connecting people for that. Ah. No, thank you. So we should be connecting. I misread. Go ahead and connect. Swap to the other side. I think we're fine. We have enough health on row that we should be able to deal with this pretty easily.
Oh, something wild that is going on in like the art community is like people are shitting on the fact that like people are basically taking like photos and like meshing them together because for like backgrounds because it's hard to make backgrounds. Like if you're not traditionally someone who has done nature and like stuff like that, like Bob Ross type shit.
Initiate local scan.
It's hard to make a background.
The Necrons are disengaging.
So people are like shitting on the people that
It
do.
seems they too
And it's
are
like,
unwilling for this battle
one,
to turn
I'm
into
sorry.
a grinder.
Why the
as you
fuck
would
are
put it.
people getting mad about how
Excellent
people make
work,
their art?
Subdominatus.
That's how they do
But
their
still
art.
not
That
a
is how they
victory.
art.
The Skitari must
Just
adapt.
because they
Their
aren't fucking
combat protocols were not
Picasso
up to the task.
making up shit in
They
their
had
head,
no
getting super
counter-tactics
fucking
applicable to fighting the
mushroomed
Necrons.
out because
But
Picasso took a lot of shrooms, okay?
has ample experience against this
How do you think he came up with Starry Night? It doesn't look like the fucking night sky. Alright? He was on shrooms.
Adaptation shall be made
So,
to the Skitari
I just,
protocols.
it just boggles my mind
Let
how
us all have such faith.
the art
Magos
community,
biologists.
like, it's why people don't want to make art themselves.
Yeah.
Is because of how people in the art community treat each other. It's like, just because they don't do it your way doesn't mean they're wrong, you know?
I'll stay out of it because me no good at what. But I do think that people are too quick to look at something and just look at the name and go, like, it's the name of the devil, it must be bad, and it's like, or it's being used in a good way, cough cough AI in some instances.
Yeah. Like,
There's good ways to use everything.
exactly. And it's just like, oh, good. That is a good question.
I am a worm off the string. You're the first person to get it right.
He's an eldritch worm on a string.
Yes. Most people get it wrong and go dragon, which I understand the point. Like, I get,
wings.
yeah, I get it, but I sit there and I'm like, am worm on a string. Ooh, a fellow eldritch. Hello, fellow eldritch. Have headpads. Let's see.
Welcome in, welcome in. Enjoy your stay.
Oh, yes, please.
Become a worm.
Auto-connected.
And
you
just
get
so
both
you
of
know,
those.
WORM is an offensive term around here. So
WERM here. Oh, a
yeah, we're
Shogoth.
WERM.
Or a
Ooh,
Shogoth.
that's fun.
I always pronounce things weird from Lovecraft because I never like did audiobooks for Lovecraft. I just always read directly H.P. Lovecraft stuff, so I am sorry if I mispronounce it. Let's see. Wait. Restore 2 HP to units in the area with connected. Ooh. Wait, in the area, so it's not going to be everybody who's connected. Let's go for... Oh, yeah, let's make her axe hit free. That way she's not having to pay to fucking hit. Because, yeah, that was wild. Her axe, she had to pay to use that. So, yeah, let's make sure she doesn't have to do that. Let's make sure she can girl boss her way through this.
I detect the
Girl
data
boss?
scent of the prey.
Captrix, you're
Storm Doctrina. In effect, I
What are you?
detect the data scent of the prey.
You are a... You just kind of look like a Magos. Oh, Prime Hermeticon. Okay.
Skitari command Doctrina effective.
Yeah, okay, so your whole thing is, yeah, like, just collecting a bunch of fucking data. And ooh, incense! Okay, I like that. That's cool.
Modus Venator.
Magos Dominus Faustinius. It troubles us that we
I
have
do
minimal
play
data on the
Darktide, but
internal
it's been a
workings
long
of the
time.
Necron warforce.
I did get excited
I am
that when I
tasking
saw
you
the
with
Skitari
recovering an
announcement.
intact Necron for dismantling and technosection.
Oh yeah, my sister's
What
boyfriend
of
was
the
talking about that
sacred
today.
prohibition on researching
Don't get me
Xenos
wrong.
technology?
Arbites are cool. I like the Adeptus Arbites or Arbites, whichever you prefer. But I don't know. I feel like they could have gone a bit more into the meme of them just like constantly being just by the book, literally. But look, Pharaoh over the data scripts.
A needlessly
But I
inflexible
do
dogma.
really like the way the Skitari are looking. I'm hoping they have a way to turn into, like, you could be a ranger or a vanguard. And then if you're a vanguard, I want you to be able to, like, vent radiation. So it could harm your allies a little bit, but, like, just make it so it's, like, you just completely do, like, a burst of radiation. Also, it better talk in fucking, like, Mechanicus binary, please.
We are well aware of the sacred principles
Please,
and
the
have
cherry
judged the potential value of such information to justify the moral danger.
It would also be cool if
we
Hadron
expect
doesn't
this task
absolutely hate
completed
them.
with all haste.
I have fought the Necrons before, and I assure you, such a demand is all but impossible. The
I saw a
Necrons
TikTok of somebody
vanish when
today,
destroyed.
finding out that
We have taken to
Jason's gonna be
referring to it
added,
as
and
phasing out.
just turned and looked at
precise
their
mechanics
room,
still
and the
elude
amount
our
of fan
understanding.
art they made
We
of
have never been
Jason
able to ascertain
just
their
shirtless
destination.
with the mask and being like, guys, I don't think this will be good for my mental health. And I was just like, yeah, no, shoddy.
Yet the demand for data is undiminished. Engaging a principal Necron
Ooh, that would be
warform
so
to generate additional
cool. If
combat
they're, yeah,
data
if like
would help
the
satisfy it.
Skitarii says something in binary, and then like only if you're playing with another Skitarii do you know what they said. That would be cool. It would make sense. They literally talk in their own language to prevent enemies from knowing what they're doing. That's the whole point. Also, it's just more efficient, because they can just get more in a sentence out in less time.
Prime Hermeticon Captrix has been generating predictive data models to determine where members of the Necron leadership caste are most likely to appear.
Target-rich loci identified. Coursing routines pre-generated.
Take a force to the most promising location and engage a Necron leader construct. Assist the Skitarii if you can, but your objective is to compel the target to display the full spectrum of its capabilities.
Yeah, Hadron is definitely gonna be sitting there being like, oh, thank God, people who actually understand, and then look at you and go, ah, shit, you're just Skitarii, because like, it's better than the wretches, but
And
Skitarii are just Skitarii.
If doing so is expedient, feel free to eliminate the warform. It is the data we seek.
Mission parameters acknowledged. So long as my blade finds the foe, I shall rejoice in my duty.
Did I tell you that Worm was very pouty today?
Suspect that Hadron will be our handler, but not our commanding tech. That makes sense, yeah. What was it? Oh, Catworm was pouty?
Yes, she was very pouty this morning.
I didn't look at what she has. Let's take...
You're gay! Next!
Thank you, son. We'll go with Sicarian.
Like you're not. You are our child.
Oh, no. That is Alucard yelling, "You're gay!" to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm hella gay.
Well, yeah. That's for coin, too. That's for, not coin, for crown. Jesus, sorry.
Lord Class Necrons coordinated.
That's for crown as well, because I mean, if he is our child,
the hunt
he is probably hella gay.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way he's not.
The genetics just work out that way.
They do.
Oh, I had to go on a journey today for my DoorDash order.
Really? Why?
So literally, like the DoorDash driver, so they were in my neighborhood. The GPS is showing me they're at my building. So I'm like, okay, they're there. Car shoots to another building and then says delivered, and I'm like, that's not my door. So I go out thinking maybe the GPS fucked up and they're like, they put it to my next door neighbor. Nope. So I call them, blaring music into the phone, and it's like, yeah. And I'm like, were you delivering the order? And they go, yeah. And I go, you delivered it to the wrong house. And they sit there and go, all right.
Just all right?
And I'm like, are you gonna come back? Which building do you live at? I don't remember.
What?
Okay. Well, can you come back and get it? Yeah. And they come back, go, and I'm like, okay, maybe it was at like the building next to mine. Goes 3 buildings away, and then calls me back and goes, yeah, I got it. And I'm just like, okay. And they hand it to me, and I see they have 2 other orders in the back. So I'm thinking, oh shit, are they just like stacking orders to try to be like super efficient, and it's making them lazy, and then they're just like fucking up all the orders?
Stalker Doctrina in effect.
Probably.
Also, let's see. Most Skitarii are just humans in the fanatical service of Omnissiah. Only get mind-wiped if penal tribute or the Forge World Tech Priest prefers to start from scratch. There's a lot that just get an implant to regulate emotions. They don't fail in combat from stress. That's true, but we also have books and from the older editions that say that they are, like, basically mindless. It really just depends on which part of the lore you're looking at, because Warhammer not known for keeping things super concise. I think this works. 2 Sicarian Ruststalkers, 2 Infiltrators, and then we'll
Stalker Doctrina in effect.
have Captrix ready.
Modus Venator.
So she can gain Obscured and Focus. Can she do that to anybody, or is it just herself? Just herself. Okay. And she has Analyze, and she does have Move to the target cell, ignoring attacks of opportunity. That is interesting. Servitor, do the thing. Nice. Yeah, it does really depend. I guess that is where the where a lot of the lore comes from, is depending on which Forge world is controlling them.
Just like how history works.
Ooh, we're in Alpha Primus.
Assessing enemies for taxidermic potential.
That would not hit. Yeah, no, that's gonna fall that way, so no point in knocking that down. Phases balls.
Yeah, get him.
Hell yeah.
Chat.
Eat
them like their Eat them like their steak.
Eat them like their steak is wild.
Chat, cannibalize them.
Optimized.
She can move far. Oh my god. Let's go ahead and give her Obscured. She doesn't really have to, because that one's not super dangerous, but... Primary concern is that will be limited to starter-specific weapons like the Ogren is. I like the Skitarii weapons. I do think there's not enough of them, so it would be nice to have them have, like... I think it would be really funny to see a Skitarii running around with a bolter. That'd be fun. But at the same time, I would understand. But I guess you could make an argument that maybe the Skitarii... That would be a cool voice line, is somebody being like, why aren't you using your, like, galvanic rifle? And they're like, it's more efficient this way. Like a Skitarii being like, I just learned how fucking baller bolters are. Plasma would make sense. They have plasma. There are, hang on, let me pull up my list real quick.
Scrape Skitarii comms for Lord class sighting.
Let's see. Skitarii Ranger weapons. We have galvanic rifles, arc rifle, plasma cavaliers, transuranic arquebuses, and then you have like the Ranger weapons, which are the like the little Mechanicus pistol that kind of resembles the little las pistol but heavier, and then they got those the maces that are pretty cool. For you could, well, no, we're not going to be a Skitarii Marshal. That'd be too high ranking. It would be cool if we could be a Sicarian, like a Ruststalker.
That would be sick.
Prime the Mechanicus. One such enemy was sighted near your position, but has moved on. Transmitting coordinates.
Ooh. That would be interesting. I do like the Phosphor Blasters. Those are fun.
Trail confirmed. Prey data
I like those on
logged.
the Phosphor Blasters, the heavy
commences.
Phosphor Blasters on the Onager Dune Crawlers. Those are fun.
It was last seen moving at your heading 96.1.
That's tabletop, though.
Acknowledged. Tracking protocols in effect.
Okay, we only took damage on our Servitor, which is nice.
Accessing primal coursing techniques. Visual contact. Environmental trace analysis. Behavioral prediction. We hunt in the ancient manner, with perceptiveness and guile.
Okay. Skitarii unit comms scrape indicates Necron ward in combat area, precise location unknown, awaiting command input. Let Prime Hermeticon Captrix take the lead, personally searching for traces of the target while protected by the rest of the strike force. Focus the search on statistically likely locations for a high-value target. Let's do that. Let's save some vigilance. We can save just a little
Command
bit.
protocols exchanged. Targeting doctrines imposed. More hounds for the pack.
Oh, we got an infiltrator. Nice. Wow, we have 4 infiltrators now.
The prey gathers its pack to defend it.
I'm gonna say this might be a member of the Destroyer cult. No, we would have seen... Well, there were a lot of... Well, Destroyers don't really use flayed ones all that often. Skitarii Marshal as commander and Hadron is poking in because this box channel has the fellow AdMech on it. Yeah, it's sitting there being like, just Hadron being like, I want to talk to you. You're the only one who understands. And it's just like, I'm busy. Hadron. Getting his shit rocked by a bunch of plague hounds and just like, please, Hadron, I will talk to you later. Let's do like that.
Lying in wait.
They're injured. They're at 3 health. We can kill them possibly with the pistol and then do our obscured. So let's analyze those ones. See if we get lucky with the pistol. No, that's okay. Because now we guarantee with the axe. And then we obscure. I appreciate your insights into tactical matters. I have this in hand. Leave this Fox channel so the fleshlings are not distracted. Yeah, just hearing a bunch of binaric tones and just why? Our precepts provide adequate combat processing. Yeah, no, that would be wonderful. Having just everybody be like, what the fuck is going on? And then just, Hadron, we got this. We're fine. We're fine. We know what's going on. We're okay. And then just, you know what Hadron's saying? Of course I do.
I was just double checking if that command just worked still.
Oh yeah. I should be promoting that more.
Yes.
That's not, we can't attack over cover with melee. We can break the cover, but then our boy's pretty exposed. I think we let the... I think we let that servitor take another hit. Yeah, because they can't reach us, which is nice. We'll take the... We might high roll. Nope, we low rolled twice. Only 1 damage. That's not bad. Good, that works for us. Who is going next? You are, so let's make sure you can't do shit. You'll die to a opportunity attack. Nice. You, what's next? The dead one. Cool. We don't have to worry about shit. Kill those scarabs. Move behind that one. Infiltrator.
Assessing enemies
Actually, no.
for taxidermic
Have
potential.
her go up. Use the stubber. Oh, no, that's actually a flechette blaster. galvanic rifle headshot versus flak armored. Oh god. This warrior doesn't have the pistol trait. He physically can't do anything. It is funny to me. There we go. Victory. Oh, no, not victory. Who's left? Where is he? Oh, yeah, the one next to it. Well, it'll move and then get bonked. Yep, okay. It was dead already. We just had to let it die. Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die. I don't know why I know the Lorax movie. Oh, yeah, we'll sacrifice that damaged servitor for -2 vigilance. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we can do whatever the fuck we want in this next one.
Stalking protocols, in effect. Once within our sight, no prey leaves it alive.
High value target engagement imminent, tactical disposition undefined, awaiting orders. Let's do stalk.
Optimal unit disposition achieved. Spring the trap.
Yeah, high damaging rifle, amazing. I would love. It makes sense. We need to have. If they're gonna do Skitarii, they have to hit like a fucking truck. Because that's kind of the whole point. I mean, they can hold their own in melee a little bit. Oh, there's Lich Guard. Oh, that's also a Lord with the Resurrection Orb. Okay.
Predator-prey paradigm in effect. Ours is the kill, and yours is the fate already cut short.
Ooh, this is gonna be a little... Ooh, wait, that extra deployment zone right there. Do we immediately just throw 3 Sicarians? Go and murder the Lord? Yeah, I think we do. Hold on. I mean, I have no qualms with throwing literally
I detect the data
everybody
set of
here,
the
and then we have
prey.
those 4 servitors to keep those busy. Oh, we also have a Vanguard. Okay, we get 2 units able to go. Get you there. Use this to get you there. Ooh, he has 4 defense. That's gonna be tough to chew through. Well, not with 2 Sicarians. Although those Lich Guard are gonna hit hard. Expecting someone in World is gonna refer to Skitarii Silver Skull as the ball and Arbites Doggo as a dog. It's just playing fetch. Oh no. Let's see. Lich Guard is gonna... Oh god, I really hate fighting. I mean, this should be away from his shield, so... Yeah, he can't block that. He does get to go now. Dodge, my boy! Oh, he didn't dodge. Okay, only 2. That's not bad. Finish this one off so that we don't have to worry about our boys is hard. Expose that one. Damn, that servitor could have ended that. That would have been nice. Okay, good. Can't get close enough to use your taser code. That's fine. Okay, three damage, but we blocked one of it. Vanguard. Irradiated them. That's nice. Okay, Sicarians, I need you to end this. Move there and make space for your brothers. Is it 1 HP? Sicarian infiltrator. Tase his balls. Yeah! And I do not want him getting back up. Thank you.
The prey has fallen.
Oh, we only had to kill him. We didn't have to kill anything else.
Understood. The greatest spoils are of knowledge.
Transmitted data is received, archived and partitioned. We find much to satisfy our curiosity. The cause of knowledge has been sated, for now.
That means your mission is complete, Prime Hermeticon. Return to Ex Veritas.
Yippee! That is a big deal, killing a Necron Lord. That's not easy. I think the Twice Dead King books did a good job of showing, like, how strong a lot of Necrons are. Although that book did actually have a moment where they did go and invade a Mechanicus ship, and they were surprised that the Mechanicus were basically throwing away mortal crew, because they were used to fighting the Astartes, who, even though they do kind of the same thing, were still trying to be like, hey, evacuate, versus Mechanicus were like, oh no, it makes more sense to just leave the crew there.
Nah, just leave them. They don't really need to be here, right?
Ooh, reduces the combined vigilance meter impact of selected stratagems by 1? Yes. What else can we give her? I really liked her... Well, what can we do here? Perfect vision. When making a ranged attack, ignore dodge. Oops, okay. Let's do perfect vision. Make it so we can ignore... Get followed. Well, thank you. I will also stretch and hydrate. Welcome. Welcome. I don't know why my follow redeem didn't go, or my follow didn't go off. I might have to look at that. Oh, I know why. I need to switch that over to Twitch side, because that was on Stream Elements, which is dying. So that's why that's not working. Perhaps I am too sneaky. That could also be it. We already did that. I need to make sure I don't forget. Yeah, here. Okay. Oh, Castellan robots. Also, Cataphren destroyers. Ooh.
You could be.
What is it? What do you
There's a cat game lounge where there's a. You could go to there and play like video games and stuff, but there's also cats there that are able to be adopted from there. That's so cool.
Let's go for those. Okay. So how do I don't know, I still don't know how to upgrade the Forge Temples.
Omnisire, bless our weapons and curse our foes.
Okay, well we get to use our... Oh no, it's... Oh, we can use anybody now. Who did I like the best? We haven't used, haven't used her yet. Oh wait, yeah, no, we haven't used her yet. That was from the prologue. I really liked Kepra's playstyle. I do like Captrix as well. We did unlock Master of Xenorite technology. I think... So how does it go off? I'm still kind of confused as to how that just happens. I think we'll use Kepra.
Magos, we have received communication from off-world. It seems you are not the only respondent to our call for assistance.
Excellent news, Lexico Arcanus. Is another coming to our aid?
Unknown. The message was received by an astropathic relay center outside Ex Veritas. The last communication from the facility was a report of Necron warforms assaulting the main nave.
The Necrons again demonstrate dangerous cunning. They must have discovered the importance of the astropathic choir. My intervention clade will retake the relay station and recover this message.
There is a complication. All interstellar communications are held in a Psylocked data vault. You will therefore escort a senior astropath to the relay station, so they can retrieve the message in the event the choristers are all slain.
What type?
A tarantula?
More than a
If
complication.
it makes you happy, we can get a tarantula.
Astropaths are not renowned for their combat prowess.
Just don't make me hold it.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, you can hold it. That's fine.
Entrusted to your
Near you?
intervention clade.
You can hold it near. I just don't want. I don't put it on.
Without which we are cut off from the rest of the galaxy. Ensure this resource is not wasted.
I'm sure as I'm near it more, I'll learn to love it.
Of the astropathic choir.
It shall be done, Lexico Arcanus. Whoever has contacted us across the stars, their voice will be heard.
I'm just imagining now I'm gonna be playing like some sort of horror game, and you're gonna be like behind
Screw
me.
the rules, I have money.
Yeah.
Sorry, somebody just said screw the rules, I have money. Anyway, you're gonna be sitting there with your tarantula, and I'm gonna be playing some horror game. Like, this isn't scary. None of this is scary. Then you go, look at the spider, and I'm gonna scream.
Yeah.
Head pets. Alright, let's see. Fuck it, re-risk it again. I want more Archaeotech. Give me more of just funny resource.
Resources, resources.
Okay, this group has advantage positioning, so they have long cover, +1 range, and +1 defense. That's what it meant. And then these Sicarian infiltrators have perfect vision. So none of the, so the Rust Stalkers don't have any bonuses. Oh, okay, these Rangers have dodge. Wait, that's actually really funny. The Rangers have dodge.
Can you draw the emotes for me? I don't want to draw.
You know, like if I drew emotes, it would just be like a stick figure.
Yeah, true.
I think we'll take the Vanguard, and then we'll take... I want to take those Dodge Rangers. That seems really funny. They're really expensive, but... I mean, we can splurge a little. Also, I want to see the Ranger... Oh wait, not the Vanguard Alpha.
Propitious, Magos. The Emperor's Tarot predicted suffering and frustration
Welcome, man.
before an uncertain outcome. Blind I may be, but I can see the ill tidings clearly enough.
Shut up, Astropath. Keep marching.
Remain close to the intervention clade. They will escort you to the station intact.
Go, Tamagotchi, go.
Don't ignore me
Then
or I die.
I shall take my survival.
Bro, are you high? Let me check.
Let the Emperor's
Yes.
grace deal me whatever
You know
fate
I
he
do it
wills.
every time.
It's getting easier on this pin.
Also, what I find really funny is how
Make sure our
your
astropath
sound
gets
is
to the target destination
the
quickly.
bro.
But take no risks with him.
And then mine is the
The relay station is still
the
silent.
Weed or
The
us?
astropathic choir
Weed.
there.
Damn,
may be
didn't even
no
think
more.
about it. 'Cause that really is us, weed. People are like, "Are you high, bro?" And you're like, "Yeah."
I
Me,
do miss
they're like,
the Boondocks.
"Choose,
Boondocks was
choose
good.
it," and I'm like, "Nah, weed." What? Weed. Over us? Yeah. Every time? Every time.
Also, I can never hear Boondocks without thinking of Boondock Saints, which good movie, great movie, recommend. What do you wait? Okay, so there's no enemies yet, but the astropath has to get to there.
Skitari command doctrina
Shit.
effective.
Okay, put the Vanguards, the Vanguard Alpha there. Have a Ranger there. Have the Ranger Alpha with Kepra. Leave a path for the Astropath. Put another Ranger here.
Processing orders.
Okay, he's already connected. You can get connected as well. He's actually fine
Ready.
where he is. Kepra. It's a little dangerous, but go ahead and move forward.
I always do want to know, like, how many people do partake that join the streams.
Partake in the green.
Yeah. Cause I found out Tinks does. And I was like, damn, I didn't even know that.
Shit, that's a lot of... Okay, Shit, that is a flayed one. I fucked up. That's okay. He should be fine. Oh, that lowered vigilance. Nice. Go ahead and connect as well. Let's go ahead and kill it. Can't reach anything else. Okay. Oh, I thought he was gonna get the astropath.
Send it.
Is there any cover Kepra can take? Damn, if that would have fallen to the left, that would have been nice. I'm worried about the astropath. He's already connected. Go. It's gonna be risky, but it keeps the astropath safe.
Sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
We are risking it for the biscuit. Said biscuit is said biscuit's a little wild right now. We have enough bodies that we can afford to kinda... We can afford to kind of throw some rangers around. Good, I'm glad I went for the alpha. She's okay, we can at a waypoint fix that. Pretty good. She should kill that one on her next turn. Mark that one. Good. That one's dead. Our ranger should be fine. As long as the astropath makes it to the point he needs to make it to, he will be fine. Let's get you back to help. He can't. Okay, that's okay. Oh, they dodged! The dodge rangers! They're actually doing it! Can't believe they're actually dodging. That's great. He ends his turn. Damn, she didn't kill it. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the heal on the. Holy shit. Okay.
Networking.
That's a problem. Can you heal yourself? You cannot. Okay. We're gonna have to burn some cognition. Heal that Vanguard. We just need cognition.
Doing great.
We're trying.
You're doing great.
That will die because of radiation. I feel bad for the Skitarii, but we can't really do much for them right now. You, my good man. No, you'll die if you do that. Actually, wait, what's... No, yeah, they do have a turn. Okay, he can actually stay right there. Block that off. So it has to go around this way or waste its turn attacking. Can we actually connect? Oh, they can. That's hilarious. Okay. They can't move or they die. Oh, our Ranger Alpha. That worked for that one. Expose it. Okay. Saved our rangers back here. Oh, he dodged! Oh, he got hit by the second hit. Put him there. I don't think... Yeah, it can't reach him. Needed that. Just barely.
Command Doctrina effective.
Go ahead, and there's nothing she can heal. Okay. Close. Very, very close. But we actually pulled it back pretty well, I think, except for that Vanguard getting hit. Yeah, go ahead and throw another Ranger out just to give us another body. Who's going next? That
Radiation and perspiration.
Go ahead and heal up. And go ahead and mark. Okay, we should be absolutely fine. Except for that one who's about to get up. Can we get you to shoot that? Thank you.
Shoot it.
Taser goat him. Yeah.
Chat, taser the balls.
Taser's balls.
Chat, right now.
Okay, before we do
Skitari
anything,
command doctrina effective.
Kepra, heal that. Cool. Kill another Skitari. No, don't kill a Skitari. Kill a Necron. He's one tile out. That's okay. We just have to clean up the field a bit. There we go. Oh, I could have actually, well, let's do that. Let's move Kepra down here so she can heal this ranger. There we go. I'm not gonna micro heal all of them, that's fine. Oh, it's the really cool looking Mechanicus plane that is really bad on tabletop. Yeah, we need to heal Kepra. Yeah, we're not doing too bad on health actually. That looked a lot worse than it was.
The station is heavily damaged. The Necron assault struck hard. We should expect
Is it easier to
Xenos
play on
inside.
tabletop, or?
Tabletop takes hours for one game.
So, yeah, so
it's
playing
it's a lot of dice rolling, and 40K has both one of the nicest communities for when you're new, but one of the worst communities when it comes to competitiveness. On tabletop, it is not uncommon to face somebody who will just sit there, and every time you go, I'm going to shoot this unit, they go, no, you don't have line of sight. And then you have to have a 10-minute argument about line of sight or the rules, and then they pull out like an 8th edition codex, and you're sitting there going like, buddy, we're in 10th edition, like, rules are different now.
Death.
The rules change constantly, points change constantly.
Has taken command of this place.
A lot of people will have fun list. Like, I've seen people who have like entirely guard list. They have no tanks, just a bunch of infantry, and it's like, that's really fun and just interesting to fight. And then you have people who go, I'm bringing knights, and you go, oh boy, because knights are just really annoying to fight. They're not the strongest, but
Accurate assessment.
they're just annoying.
The nave is littered
Maybe not
with
the most
corpses.
annoying. I wouldn't say they're the most annoying.
Scan for any survivors.
The most annoying, in my opinion, is orcs who do DACA, which is just like, they want all their units to roll like 100 dice, so they have to sit there and count like 100 dice every time they shoot.
What dice do they use? D20s or
D6. Use D6s for
D6?
everything.
Oh, that's all. Oh.
Then the choir are dead.
That's so gross. I'm
The
sorry.
enemy
It works. It's not
silence
when you
this
actually
world
play it, because it works better
and
for
cut it
tabletop.
off from the Imperium.
You're not making like rolls for like, oh, like you don't need a d20, you don't need that much range, you just need so the way strength, so like a weapon's strength is versus toughness. So a good like idea, way to think of it is like, if your weapon is way stronger than the enemy's armor, you only need to roll above a 1, so a 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, right? But if your weapon is on par, you need to roll like a 4 or higher. That way it's a 50-50 chance. You're getting like your weapon is about the same strength as their armor. You will fail on a 1, 2, or 3, you'll succeed on a 4, 5, or 6. Your weapon's slightly better, okay, you get 4 now. You can succeed on a 3, 4, 5, or 6. Like, that's how it works. And you're not really doing like D&D roll a d20 to see if you hit, and then like, okay, now roll your damage, which is a different set of dice. Damage is already determined, or it's like roll like a 1d3 or like 1d6 or 2d6. Or it'll just say a number, like this weapon just does 2 flat damage.
And directly confirm the status of the choir.
Ooh.
Who's my favorite little psychopath? Me! That's right, you are!
The Necrons have infested this place.
Nope, I knew it.
Haste. Give them no opportunity to conceal themselves.
It's weird when it's not Alex playing Pink Fluffy Unicorns.
With the foe.
It wasn't the
I
right
love
one
it.
the first time, that makes sense.
The choir are lost to us. Let not their deaths be in vain. We must retrieve the message.
Ooh, okay, we got accelerated, so we're faster now. We're fast boys now.
The data vault chamber lies ahead.
This is fuck, boy.
That is where we will find the astropathic logs archived. We have no time to plan the assault. Storm the chamber immediately!
Alright, what's this one gonna be? Just more warriors and flayed ones? It is a little weird to see so many flayed ones being used, because, like, again, different dynasties, different rules, but the Twice Dead King books, like, flayed ones were avoided, and you did not mix flayed ones with normal troops. Because it's an infection. It can cause normal Necrons to turn into flayed ones, even royalty.
Ah.
It's a curse from one of their Dead Star gods. It's not fun.
It is a cryptech.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like fun.
Also, we're fighting with Cryptech. That's gonna be... Oh, it's a Cryptech that deals in the canoptic variety.
The alien trespasses in our data vaults.
At least it's not a Chronomancer. I mean, Chronomancers can literally
from
just stop
across
time.
The stars are profaned by its presence.
Doesn't seem fun to deal with.
I still love that a Necron seeing an astropath is the equivalent of, like, the Necrons represent, in this regard, science. Like, they are the pinnacle of science, and astropaths are just ghetto shit. Like, they just don't understand them. They're like,
what do you think this is?
Yeah, literally, they sit there and are like, what is this ghetto shit I'm seeing? And just seeing some guy go, I'm gonna tap into the warp, and they're like, you're not using science? It's like, no, we're using basically magic and emotion to cast our spells. And they're like, oh, go fuck yourselves. We have to do math.
Maybe that's just why they're mad.
That could be it.
They're like, we have to use science. We don't want to, we have to.
The aliens'
And you're
arrogance
kind
is
of
matched
privileged
only
as
by the
fuck for
inevitability
doing that
of its
in front of
demise.
us.
Cut it down.
And then they're like, no,
and
this is
secure
just
the
our
chamber.
lives. And they're like, no, that's privilege. And they're like, no, this is just our lives.
Oh, it has so many scarabs. Okay.
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
We want the Vanguard and the Alpha die. Yeah, the Alpha died. Okay. Vanguards are probably not Ranger. Vanguards are probably a good idea if we can get them into cover. Rangers in the back. So, Astropath must survive, kill Technomancer. Oh, it's a Technomancer, that makes more sense. That's why he has the little Canoptic. Damn, if we would have done 4, it would have died on its turn. Go ahead and connect, though. The Omnisire does not need pink fluffy unicorns right now.
Pink fluffy unicorns unicorns dancing on rainbows.
Also, it's Alex's birthday, so we have to do it as many times as possible.
Yeah, that does make sense. Good precision on that one.
My little baby mod is...
Head mod.
Yeah. He's the head. He's one of the heads, and he's just baby. He is baby.
That could actually kill it, so let's do that. Expose it. Shoot it with pistol. And then taser goad it and hopefully roll. Good, perfect. You're already connected because you're an alpha. Good, that only ate its armor. I want to know if... I don't think these stack. Oh wait, it does because they're separate things. Exposed and priority target. They're separate, so... 3 and irradiated still. Okay, so it doesn't really matter too much. Who's going next? We don't know. Oh, goodbye, Vanguard. I still want them here in case the astropath has to run forward. Like if they teleport behind us. That should only do 1 or 2 damage, yep. Oh, the Technomancer's moving. Staff of Light. Oh no, he's healing them. Oh, fuck you.
Skitari Command Doctrina effective.
We only have to kill the Technomancer, so let's focus on that. I think the Rangers together can kill it, because we'll get 2 uses of people with perfect cover save them there.
Transmitting.
Can we get into an angle where we can... Yeah, right there. 3, okay. Last Ranger. Get an angle, get an angle. Right there. Got his ass. He's technically not dead.
Send it.
Take the opportunity just to make sure he doesn't get back up. And hopefully that'll end the mission. Yep, okay, perfect. We're learning. Pixie, please remind me after stream. I'm gonna swap my follow sounds and everything to Twitch side.
Hold this chamber while
I've been meaning to do that
astropath
anyway.
completes his work.
The Psylocke is not trivial to open. It is a delicate and complex task that cannot be rushed. Even then, the raw symbolism of the message must still be transliterated into a form comprehensible by a less gifted mind.
Are you planning on ending?
I wasn't planning on going for too long, because today was a
Then
busy
we
day.
will hold this position.
I was up, to give people an idea, I was up at about 8:30 to do a house tour. Going to, like, see a new house.
The alien is
about
ever
like
loath
in
to grant us
3
a
minutes, hour or
moment
so.
of respite. Make ready to receive the enemy!
Might do it just after. Actually, but to be thinking of it, if this mission
I
ends
must be
here, I might just end
protected
it
while
here.
I extract the message.
Oh, but we
It
got
would
one
be
more fight.
Do your work as you must, and have faith
Okay, yeah,
that
we'll
we will do
do
this.
one more fight, and then we'll call it for now. Oh shit, we fucked up. Crossfire it.
Adopt prime firing positions. Maintain fields of fire and saturate the kill zone.
Additional deployment zones. Okay, so they are going to get reinforcements. This could go very bad. I'm assuming this is just a defend him for a certain amount of turns because, I mean, he just has to decipher a message. Oh yeah, there's a soul literally getting sucked out of him. Oh, 2 death marks. Okay, that's not good. Pull a lot of these guys back. Okay, shit, we don't have a lot of good firing angles on those death marks. Just make a target. We kind of need as much stuff distracting as we can, because we gotta hold for 5 turns and there's 2 fucking death marks. Oh, bad damage to get first. He shouldn't be able to fire. Yeah, okay.
Transmitting.
I don't want her going up too far. Good, they're both the same range. Four damage and irradiated, that's pretty nice. The death mark is about to go though. He teleported and he's going for the ranger who shot him. That actually does make me feel a little better. Shit. I fucked up. I should have marked him first. That would have killed him. Yeah. It's okay though. Mark that so we can see on where he is on the timeline. He's gonna go next. Okay. We do still have reserves, so it's not like this is all we have. So we can afford to throw some of these guys away, which sounds bad, but we're okay. Deathmark's gonna kill that guy. Yep. Okay, that's pretty good. He's not gonna be able to fire. Okay, there's actually a lot at the front, so we can afford to put another vanguard here to help deal with these death marks.
Networking.
We have time on our side. They are slower than we are by a lot, actually. That irradiated him. We don't have to worry about the corpse. He'll get to fire. He might kill that range or that Vanguard. Yep, Vanguards don't have dodge in this configuration we have. Get you back. Just because I don't want you dying immediately. Yeah, he would have died immediately. You Ranger, can you hit that? Perfect. Go ahead, and you have enough health. I'm comfortable having you connect. 2 warriors are gonna go. They shouldn't be able to do too much. Oh, they could see Kepra, but only 1 damage. It got blocked. Nice. And the flayed one. He couldn't even make it.
Doctrina effective.
I might be able to do a thing.
To do a thing?
If this works the way I think, it should increase our max damage to... Oh yeah, okay, that worked. Okay, we're done with the death marks. No more death mark. That's great. If we could deal with this one on the side, that would be nice. We should get to place one of our remaining... Okay, yep, we need a ranger on this side. We see more firepower. He goes pretty late, but I would like to still kill him. He'll get a shot. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Skitari Command Doctrina effective.
Good. Shoot the death mark. Can't heal any of them. I guess priority target that one. So we at least know. Okay, it's going to... It can make it to her? Shit. Okay. I don't want to get to attack once. She's not under half health. She's got 7 health right now, 2 shield. She should be okay. Yeah, it just ate her shield. That's good. I can't tell. I think Crown redeemed... No, he didn't. That was an old one. I've been too busy looking at shit happening in this game that I'm like, I'm too busy to know what's going on. Oh shit, that ranger is getting kind of slapped around a bit. This could work. Analyze. 3 damage. Perfect. Okay. More flayed ones. It's gonna kill that ranger. Yep.
Send it.
Shit. Okay. Mark. We're running out of troops here. It's okay though. Okay, it ate his shield. That's okay. Block his sight path. This is gonna be close. I don't know if we can actually get this. We have one Skitarii Ranger left that we can deploy. Put him right in the path. If we can just soak up the fucking... Dodge. Beautiful. He can't make it. He probably can't make it to fire. Yeah, he's just gonna go for that Skitarii Vanguard, which is absolutely fine. This is fine. Kinda, sorta, kind of. We just need that astropath to live, that's it. Immortals, we don't care, they're too far away. We got 3 more units to worry about. He can't make it, he can't make it, so the flayed ones don't matter. It's just this Necron warrior. Kepler, we're using everything right now. We need a wall of flesh. Something the Mechanicus hate. Kill that bitch. Perfect. He got sent away. He does not care about us anymore. You block that blade one. He shouldn't be able to make it anyway. Yep, he's out of range. Okay. Woo! That was close. This is so much more stressful than the Necron campaign. Oh god, is it more stressful than the Necron campaign?
Yeah, you weren't tweaking out too much when you were playing earlier.
Well, the Necrons are so tanky, so you just get to sit there and be like, la-di-la-di-la, I get to resurrect my own troops, la-di-la-di-la. These are all just people. They're getting, like, deleted from existence on an atomic level.
Contact is unexpected. Unknown variables in our calculations. Satisfy our curiosity, Akbani.
It is no mere curiosity, Forge Lord. The tides of fate may yet prove to have gifted us an unexpected boon.
Or an unlooked-for obstacle.
Open the data sluice, Lexico Arcanus.
I see hands of iron alongside meshing cogs, working in unison. The Gorgon's burning eyes in the void.
The Iron Hands?
The
Iron Hand Gnome?
The Iron Hands chapter!
Adeptus Astartes. Our call for help reached the chapter, and they dispatched the strike cruiser Medusa's Glare, along with a force of Iron Hands, to fulfill the ancient oaths they owe to the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Our babies! For context, the Iron Hands were an Adeptus Astartes chapter that their Primarch Ferrus Manus loved the Mechanicus because they were like basically blacksmiths, but not the same as like salamanders, where salamanders were more kind of like ancient blacksmithing. These were more like, I think, like mechanical, like making, I mean, they still did blacksmithing, but think of it more as like machinery, efficiency. That's what the Iron Hands liked. So their whole thing is they see the Mechanicus and go, oh, you're basically what we want to be, like maximum efficiency. So they have a really close relationship, and that's where we get a lot of tech marines. Is like any chapter can have a tech marine, but Iron Hands has a fuck ton of tech marines, and a tech marine actually goes to Mars to study. So I think they can go to other Forge worlds too, but mostly Mars. And like, this is so cool that the Iron Hands are gonna help.
The sons of Ferrus Manus, the brethren of Medusa, the angels of death, born upon a tide of steel.
The Adeptus Astartes.
Ferrus Manus got his head cut off.
Such a fascinating example of human augmentation.
This changes much. The predictive combat models must be updated.
The Space Marines themselves. This is good news. Something we have lately been starved of. On the walls of Ex Veritas, we will need all the assistance we
I'm
can
not
secure.
gonna say what happens yet, because that'll be next episode. But I'm wondering.
Next.
I'm wondering.
On the next episode of me losing my shit.
My fellow Iron Hands are making
This is
landfall at
going
Ex
in the
Veritas.
direction of
Stand
a
by
big
to
event's
receive
gonna
us at your
happen,
spaceport.
and it is going to be insane because Necrons don't
It is
usually
rare
do it.
to stand alongside
It's a really
the
weird thing
Adeptus
to do for them,
Astartes. Their
but it's
biological
terrifying.
operations are a masterpiece of sacred knowledge. The divine wrought in flesh, every fiber and augmentation worthy of reverence.
Enough. Where is the fighting expected to be fiercest?
Strategic observances indicate the principal enemy assault shall be at Erudition Gate. The alien has identified it as a weak point.
Standard fortification pattern as prescribed by ancient magi of Mars is incomplete. Erudition Gate is the flaw in the required perfection.
Then I shall deploy my brethren at Erudition Gate. Where the enemy is strongest, there we shall shatter them. Make sure your troops are in place to support.
That was the most Iron Hands thing, though, that they were like, oh, we hold you in such high regard. Just like, shut the fuck up. Where's the fighting?
Sergeant, I am already on my way.
And then Faustinius, dude, I am literally trying my hardest. Okay, before we leave, though, let's grab the Terexi sterilizers and... we already got that. Yeah, we'll go for the Flechette and the Cleave for them. That seemed pretty good. Okay. Oh, also, Kepra got some upgrades. Skitarii Alpha, securing Princess, Scar Marshals, gain 1 HP. Or increase our skirmish deployment. Let's go for the increased deployment so we can deploy another troop. Okay, and we will save. I'll save this, and yeah, we'll call it here. We got a lot done. I think we did all right. And let's see who is on right now.
If you haven't already, join the Discord so that you can know the next time the worm is raided. Next time we're live. The worm is live.
The worm will be live. Curious is streaming Dead by Daylight.
What?
Yeah. He's playing the Plague. He just started. He's new. He has like no perks.
He's baby Plague?
Oh, maybe not actually. It looks like he has Iron Maiden at 3.